and have a child with another man. Now she's here with two different minds. She might go and have a child with another man. Now she has three different minds, three different spirit, or four different spirit within our own household, which creates a house of division and a house of confusion. It's almost an impossible thing to fix that.
It is.
You see? And so the heathen, the negative force, understood that right away. That by getting us to be separated from our female and to treat our female the way they treat their female, to be loose and lucid. Once you do that, then you break down the basic family structure. Then you defeminize the female and the male. And Lord help us then. We have nothing.
Right.
That's the state of our nation right now.
That's where we at. And I don't know what we're going to do to fix it. I said, that's where we at. And I don't know what to do to fix it.
You're doing exactly what you need to do to fix it. You're married. You have your wife right now. You're faithful to her. She's faithful to you. And you allow the word of the Most High Power to uplift you. That's the best you can do. Not all of us is going to be saved. Not all of us are savable.
Right.
You know, so those that choose to stay with the heathen and stay with the mind of the mentality, just like your mind is transformed, their mind can be transformed too.
Right.
But they choose not to listen. It's a choice. Anyhow, I'm calling you because there's supposed to be a summit that is going on in Israel. And Amania would like for you to be there. And either you need to be there, or you need a representative that can travel to be there. Or I don't know if we still have enough time within this time to get your passport to where you can be there.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Yeah.
So I know I will be able to take care of your room and boarding for as long as I'm there. And I can take care of that because I know your fund is limited. Mm-hmm. I don't know about the money part so far as the airplane ticket. I can contribute something towards that. I don't know if I'll be able to take care of all of it, but if that's necessary and I have the money, then I'll do that too. Mm-hmm. But we're talking about the 25th or before the 25th of December on into early parts of January or so. As for me, I don't know how long I'm going to be there, but I'm going to be there for as long as I am needed.
Right.
You know, but I think the time is now to where we need to start gathering ourselves up and coming under one banner. Now, you have the Israelites there in Chicago, Princess El Ben Eleazar. Mm-hmm. He's the prime minister right now of all the Hebrew Israelites throughout the nation, whether we recognize it or not. Mm-hmm. Then that's just the way it's going to be, or the way it needs to be. We all need to submit ourselves under that leadership. As a matter of fact, what I want to do, and I'm going to try to do it, I'm going to go to Chicago, and after I go there, I'm going to try my best to try to start gathering everyone to a teleconference so we can all come under the same umbrella, the same organization, submit ourselves to that, so we can move together as one body, one nation, one mind. Mm-hmm. You see?
Yeah.
So that's the plan right now. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but that's the direction that I am moving in. You haven't heard much from me or see much about me because financially I just have not had that money to move forward. So right now I think things are about to change for me where I can have a little bit of wiggle room. And so as soon as things turn around for me, I plan on going straight into Chicago, and from there go straight into Israel. And from there, trying to see my best at what I can do to bring all our brothers and sisters together, because you are all saying something. You are all waking up. You all have the zeal. You all have the love for the Most High Power. No matter how off we might be in our message, our point is our heart is in the right place.
Right.
And for as long as our heart is in the right place, we deserve to listen to each other. We must listen to each other. And that's my only interest right now, because everyone in their message think that they're right. I don't care about right, and I don't care about wrong. What I care about is the intention of the spirit that is behind all of us, guiding us to come together as one nation. The right and the wrong, we can figure that out. But we need to first listen to spirit. We need to first listen to the guidance that's coming from the head and submit to that. Once we can do that, we will understand exactly where we're going now. 50 years ago, or a little bit over 50 years ago, as you know, some of our people left and went to Israel.
Yeah.
Israel, as far as I'm concerned, when they started that nation back up, they started up because they know who we were. They started up because they understand that we're waking up, and when we wake up, we're going to go into the interior of Africa. So where they put the capital of Israel right now, as far as I'm concerned, it's a trick.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Because all of Africa is Israel, not just where they say Israel is right now. All of the Middle East is Israel, on up into Afghanistan, cutting it back over to the Red Sea and over to the Mediterranean Sea, and coming all the way back down into France and Italy, and all that shit is ours. All of the continent is ours. And a message to you that you will see in the future or come to understand: all of America is ours. All of South America is ours. All the interiors of the islands is ours. All of Europe is ours. All of Asia is ours. There's no land on the face of the earth that does not belong to us as a people of Yah. None of it. So when they talk about 40 acre and a mule, it's a trick. To give us 40 acres and a mule and to give up the world or to give up a continent. So here is the future for you and for I. All our children must start moving back into the interior of Africa where we are protected. When you look to the right, it is your brother. You look to your left, it's your sister. You look to the north, it's your brother. You look to the south, it's your brothers and sisters. So we must go into a place of protection, into the place where we were first driven into. There the Messiah will meet us. We were driven into the continents of Africa, where we were always been, where we've always been. And the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding spread to that nation and brought it up even greater. It is only until the European fell upon us that we have lost our ways. But they didn't just fell upon us. We went into them and turned them into slaves. We went into them with the light and brought them to life. But because they were never connected to anything, they become connected to us now and realize the power that we are and decided to overthrow us. And it's been hell ever since. We cannot hope to pull ourselves together as a people, living among the devil, clinging to them for want of all things.
Right.
We must also understand that because we remove ourselves from the interior of this land does not mean that we're giving our land up, our birthright. It doesn't mean that. Sometimes we can retreat in order to become stronger, to move forward again and take that which belongs to us. All of America belongs to us. So if you leave America and you go into Africa, your home here in America still remains. It's still yours. You can still come back and claim it. Or you can maintain some kind of connection here while you're there in Africa. When we go into Africa, Africa will accept us as our home and as the home and the land of our ancestors. So we're coming home to our ancestors. But the place where we are birthed, our navel string, is also our place. So what we're doing is waking up to a double portion or 10 times more our blessing than we have ever imagined. It is to put Israel and Judah back together again. It didn't say that we're going to step away from Judah and leave Israel.
Right.
Or we're going to step away from Israel and leave Judah. Both are being put together again. And both will be one. We're not losing anything. And even if we leave this land and destroy all the heathen within it, when this land finally cleans itself up again, it belongs to us. Sometimes you have to let it rest for a little bit before it can produce again that which is righteous and good. Sorry, I didn't call it preach, man.
Oh, man, no, you fine. I need to hear all that.
There's some reason that whenever I talk to you, I go right into the spirit for some reason. I apologize about that.
There ain't no apology. It happened like it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, you know, there are things that we don't think about. Well, God then will preach, and you're doing that righteously to wake up the people. But there are things such as people like you that are righteous brothers who are hoping for certain things and are holding on for certain things and are needing certain secrets to be revealed to you. And only when the voice come and open it up will you see better the scripture that you're reading every day, a greater understanding of what you've been reading. Many of our people believe that if they leave America, that America will no longer be there. That is not true. America is always yours, the birthplace of your birth string. It will always be yours. South America will always be yours. Europe will always be yours. Asia will always be yours. Africa will always be yours. But remember this, Africa is a continent that all the other continents can be fit into. Most of our people don't understand that. Africa is so large that all the other continent, North America, South America, the Asian continent, not Eurasia, the Asian continent, which is to include Europe, China, Asia, India, the land down under, Australia, and all the islands of the ocean, all of them can fit into the continent of Africa. That's the vastness, the depth, and the width of Africa. That's how large it is. Many of us don't know that because they've changed the system using the Mercury transfers system of map building, taking a flat surface and making it into an oval shape or cylinder-like shape. So they have changed the size apparent of Africa. Well, here's what I'm saying to you. The vastness of Africa is the number of people that are on it. So what am I saying? If the world can fit into Africa, that's the population of Africa right now. 7 to 10 times over the population of the entire world. That's commerce. That's a blessing. That's power. That's money beyond what you can ever have. What made Africa such a great nation before? It was such a great nation before because it was united together as one, as different kingdoms, working and trading among itself. Africa did not need to go throughout the world and trade. It was vast enough and great enough and large enough to trade within itself. All the minerals, all the resources that it needed, it had it right there. It doesn't need to trade with the world. So what did the world do? The world came to trade with Africa. The entire world came to trade with Africa to get sustenance and resources from that land because those people were already united as one people, one nation, one head, one God. The ways of the European is to go throughout the world and to trade is to control the resources of the entire world, is to take the resources of natural things that are on other continents and bring it into the United States. That is the way of the negative force. The way of our people is to live righteously among each other and to do commerce among each other and to serve the Lord our God in righteousness and peace, love, wisdom, and understanding. When the world sees this again, Africa has come together as one, not trying to put itself or its opinion up onto the world, but to bring itself together and to look throughout the diaspora and to hone its people and its children again, to cause its people to come back to it, to have a place to stay as you go into the interior, back into the motherland, connecting us back to our ancestors. When we start doing that again, we realize that we are waking up to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of our ancestors, which is the strength of our God. And as we do that, we also realize that if we have land in Jamaica, that Jamaica is still ours. As we are still in Africa, Africa is still ours. We are waking up to our blessing, not a curse. It is imperative that our people travel so they can understand what their blessing is. It is imperative, very significantly important that we let go of this thing that we're clinging onto, which is the mind of the European, which is a degenerative state of human consciousness. When we can learn to let go and we can learn to travel and see that which is out there, which is our blessing, then we will learn to let go of this and cling to Africa, or cling to our ancestors, or cling to the source of our God. Thus we are relying on our God for sustenance and for everything that we may need. When we turn back to the land and start working the land as we should, then we're working it as we should with our ancestors. And the God of our ancestors will turn his face to us and bless us once again. It's very important that you travel. And trust me when I say that even they understand that they build many prisons to put our people in. They use a woman to make sure that they put child support in us to destroy us as a people, to prevent us from traveling, to prevent us from going from city to city, to prevent us from going from state to state, prevent us from going to nation to nation. They know what they're doing. Because when a person like you wake up and understand that which you have, you understand that you're waking up to nothing less than royalty in your blood. That is what you would wake up to. You understand that those that they took out of Africa were the head. They were the kings and queens, the emperors and the emperors. That is what they took out of Africa and brought here. So the ones that are here are royalty. They're royal blood that is running through us. We are right now running on the street as if we're nothing, and nigger, and negro. Not negus. A bywords and a proverb is all we are running around as right now. Completely lost ourselves in our state of consciousness. No matter where we go in this world, wherever the European has been, we will find the mind of the European, including the state of Africa. All the religion is European religion in Africa. All the school system are European ways of teaching in Africa. All the food is European food in Africa. All the clothes that they wear is European clothes. But there's one unique thing about Africa that they have not lost, and it is their culture. Their culture is still intact. So because their culture is still intact, they still have a chance of coming back together as one nation again. Here in America, we have lost that culture. So we have lost our complete connection with history itself, with our ancestors itself. So now we are running around in bodies that look like Yah, but mind that looks like the enemy. go back to Africa, we will gain our culture again. And we know the ways of our enemies, so we will teach the African how to protect themselves against this enemy that is falling upon them. There's so much that we're called to do right now. It is not to pull our people together here, but to return to Africa and to pull those Africans together, to make them a unit, to make them a body again. And when they are together, we can pull our people together. Because we will have all the finance, all the resources, and not the mind of the enemy to prevent us from moving together as one. So when we leave here, all we're doing is leaving away from the influence of the enemy and going into a safe place where we can influence ourselves to become alive again. And Yah is real. I don't know if that makes any sense to you now.
Yes, it does. All the sense in the world.
That's the future.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Say again, please.
I said, it's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah. You've done a great job, but we need you to travel, my brother. We need to wake you up. You need to be waking up to a greater state of consciousness. You need to understand everything that has been guiding you and has been pushing you and has been burning in your soul that you cannot step away from. You need to understand that greater. And you can't understand it until we take you out of the lands of your enemy and put you somewhere else among your people so you can truly see what's going on. There are some things we can't talk about. It has to be experienced. And that's the state of many of our people right now. Their spirit is ready, but the flesh is weak. The mind is weak. The spirit itself is quickened, but the body will not listen. The mind will not listen because it has nothing to hold on to. It is afraid of letting go. And if it let go, it thinks that it will die. Not understanding that if it let go of this that they cling to, life and everlasting life will become their blessing. Riches beyond your imagination will be your blessing. So while we are sitting here waiting for a little bit of subsidy from the government, we don't understand that we can go back and walk in street with gold and silver. We don't understand that the entire world is so powerful right now because of the riches that they take out of Africa. And that is what we're going back to, a land filled with many golds. All the minerals that we need. And all of us are so educated right now to go back there and to help our people there. And to cast these goddamn Europeans out of that nation. Africa has put up a great fight. And the only reason why the European has not destroyed it completely is because of the vastness of it. If Africa had looked like the United States or South America, they would have been destroyed. But as I say, Africa is vaster than this entire world. And that's one reason why they have such a difficult time destroying all those people. But if we don't stand up and fight right now, not be afraid of fighting, if we don't stand up and fight right now, in December we are to move into Israel. We have a meeting that is coming up in Israel. We need for you to be there. We need for your cousin, Dimitri, Robert?
My brother.
Yeah, your brother.
Mm-hmm.
He should be there also. And all of your other brothers and sisters that you seem deemed necessary to be there for this summit should be there. So y'all need to get together, try to put your money together to make it over there. We can worry about housing. I'm trying to take care of housing right now as we go there. But try to put as much money as you can together to make that trip over there. put a fund in or GoFundMe or whatever, start up something so we can have the money for at least the airplane ticket to make it over there. But right now, my brother, the gathering up of the separation of the wheat and the tears, this is it. I don't know what you're going to see when you go there, but if I am there, I suspect you're going to witness some things that you've never thought about before. I think we will all be lifted up in our strength and within our will and within our power of Yah Israel. So the idea right now is to get a bunch of brothers that we know are out there doing the work of the Most High Power to get over there into Israel. Because many of the people that are there in Israel right now saying that they're Jews and are not Jews, they're leading the world to destruction. And if we don't go and support those who has been there for the past 50 years, they will soon be destroyed. So the narrative that these people are putting out there, really and truly, we are the truth that must overcome them and put their lies to rest. The entire world is waiting for us to come together. The entire world, not some of the world, the entire world. Because the entire world know who we are. And the miracle of us is simply coming together, whether we understand who we are or not. It's obedience. So we're talking about an ingathering, a gathering of ourselves together. To understand where we need to go. Look towards Ethiopia. And Ethiopia is not just the land of Ethiopia. Ethiopia is the entire continent of Egypt. It is the entire continent of Africa. It is the entire continent, or that land that they call the Middle East. It is the Mediterranean Sea. It's all going all the way up into India. That is Ethiopia. And all of that is our blessing. All of that is our blessing. And there is no one, there's absolutely no one that can challenge us on that. None can challenge us. None. For our history is written in stone. And it's written in the people that are in those lands right now waiting for us to come and gather them together. We're going to be marveled, truly marveled at the evil that has no power whatsoever that is standing in our way, preventing us from truly coming to oneself. We will be marveled when we make this move, and to see what we have allowed to stop us. You're more powerful than you think. And you're more blessed than you think. And so are the brothers and sisters that are listening to you. And brother, I have stand there for 2-3 years, for many years listening to y'all. And I have no word to say. I have nothing to put out there. Because I know myself. So I'm speaking now. Because the time is now. Are you feeling me?
Yes, I am.
I'll get back to you with some more information, but in the meantime, I need for you to speak with your people. Y'all see what y'all can do to start raising some funds, because we have less than a month to make this happen.
Okay.
Okay? We need to bring as many people over as possible into this summit that is coming up. And I'm talking all our Hebrew Israelite brothers. Anyone that is willing to listen, we need to head over to Israel immediately.
Okay, I'll get right on it.
Yes, sir. And I'll get back to you.
Okay. All right, Elder.
Yes, sir.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah.